Hello class, today we are going to read about Mendel and genetics. Before we start reading about Mendel and genetics, I'm going to teach you guys a strategy that will help you understand the text better. Um, this strategy is called the RAP strategy. The RAP strategy consists of 3 steps. The first step is reading the text. The second step you do while you are reading the text, and and you have to ask yourself if what you are reading is the main idea. The third step is paraphrasing. Now, paraphrasing just means that you put what you think is the main idea into your own words. To help you with this strategy, I have sent a sentence structure worksheet to your Chromebooks, so you should be able to see it now. Your sentence structure worksheet has 3 boxes. The first box here is where you will write what you think are the main ideas of the text. The second box, you're going to ask yourself, why do you think this is a main idea? Why is it important? Does it have a meaning? Does it relate to the text? And then the last part is the paraphrasing. Paraphrasing in paper will help you better remember the main ideas, and you have to put them in your own words. This means that you don't have to write word by word, but you can make it smaller and more relatable to something that you understand. Now I'm going to give you an example of how to use the RAP strategy, and then you will do the second paragraph. You will read the second paragraph on your own to come out with the RAP strategy. So I'm going to start with the first paragraph. When we think of how offspring resemble or differ from their parents, we typically refer to specific traits. That was the first step, the R, reading. Now I'm going to ask myself, do I think this first sentence had something important? I don't think, in my opinion, I don't think that was important, so I'm not going to write anything down. The second sentence says, traits are distinguishing characteristics that are inherited, such as eye color, leaf shape, and tail length. I'm going to ask myself again, does that sound important? I believe it does, so I'm going to write it down in this box below. It says traits are distinguishing characteristics and I'm going to finish writing the whole sentence here. So now I'm going to move on to the second box here in my sentence structure worksheet. Why is it a main idea? So I'm going to look back. I'm going to look at my sentence here, and I'm going to decide, why do I think that was the main idea? Now I'm going to write, this is a main idea because it tells me what traits are. I'm not sure why it came out with the green highlighter, but we're just going to write it like that. And then paraphrase. I have to write this sentence over here in my own words in this box over here. So I'm going to write, traits are physical, because you can see them, physical characteristics of living things. This is my paraphrase. This sentence here helps me remember this long sentence over here. So now I know where traits are, and when I see traits throughout the text, I will know what it means. So that is part of my paraphrase. Now I'm going to keep reading. Scientists recognize that traits are hereditary or passed from one generation to the next, long before they understood how traits are passed on. I like this sentence, but I'm going to ask myself, is this a main idea? I'm not going to write that down. I do not think that was the main idea. Now, for this last sentence, I'm going to call on somebody after I read it, and you're going to tell me if you think it's a main idea. The sentence says, genetics is the study of biological inheritance patterns and variations in organisms. Now, Sharon, do you think this last sentence was the main idea? Yeah, so she thinks it's the main idea. I'm going to write it right here. I'm going to write the whole sentence that is in the text over here in the main idea section. And now we're going to explain again why it's the main idea. Once you write again what the main idea is, then you move on to paraphrasing. So now I want everyone to work on the second paragraph on your own, now that you understand this, and I will walk around to check your responses. Do you have any questions? Okay, perfect.